Hi Aries, welcome. Time for Love in the New Moon. I had done one earlier and I went over it, didn't like it, so I'm redoing it. So here we are, Love in the New Moon. Let's see what messages the universe has for the greatest and highest good for all of our Aries out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're having a heck of a time. These cards. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We come out with the Knight of Pentacles. I think that's good. Some of you may have found some new work. You've been receiving an offer. You might be involved with somebody who is an earth sign who you may have met at work. Aries, I have to say, you guys are notorious for work relationships. You and Capricorns. You got to be careful about that. All right? Just saying. Those are always complicated. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What do we have going on for our Aries for this energy of the new moon? Talking about love here in the universe. What messages do you have? Yeah, I think this is an offer that has, there's somebody who's been interested. I think this has been a long time coming. So whoever this person is, they could be somebody from your past. This is somebody who, again, I can't help but feel that this could be a work relationship where the two of you knew that it would be a little dangerous to get involved with each other. That wouldn't be the best idea. Yet at the same time, there's that chemistry. So what do you do with that? So for right now, I get the sense that you're not doing anything because as much as you want this offer, you're not real sure whether or not you should take it. Because you're not sure whether or not you can make it work or you don't have enough confidence in yourself. I mean, there's this element of, I could take this offer, but do I want to put the energy and the effort into it? So if this is somebody from your past, because we are looking at a relationship reading, and it was one of these things where it ended, you didn't want it to end, and I think you thought things were a little hopeless. Maybe they come back and they make you an offer. But now, at this point, you're not so sure. Because here's the thing. It's like you've already been involved with them, so you know how they are. Have they really changed? I don't know. It gives you a little bit of anxiety over this whole thing. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I got a little bit of cedar burning over here for us. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is somebody at work. Now, on a work level, I know this is a relationship reading, but on a work level, you may be being offered an opportunity that I don't think you should turn down. And I think it's one of these you don't really want to turn down either. All right, back to the love scope, because that's what we're talking about, right? All right, so this is somebody who I think you guys have a really strong connection. But there was this issue of I think you knew all the time that they didn't love you. Like, I mean, they were never going to be in love with you. They loved you, but they didn't love you. So there was this element of being immersed in a situation with somebody where the love wasn't being reciprocated, and instead I think you were getting hurt. And at some point, you refused to continue this relationship that way. You weren't going to carry this burden anymore. But yet you weren't really willing to walk away. I mean, we have two cards of not wanting to go away. We have the Six of Swords reversed, and we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So I think you look at this, you're not going to give up, but you're also not going to get involved. So if this is that work relationship I was talking to you earlier about, I think you reach a point where you can't continue this union with this person. You have the High Priestess here. This person, the High Priestess knows everything. She's ready to let you know something, and I think she does. And I think it kind of brings to your awareness that, when at work, stay at work, right? Stay focused. Yeah, work relationships. Tough, tough, tough. But you knew, I think, going in that you were taking a chance, and this was a risky relationship that you were hooking up with. I mean, this was your job. So for other Aries, I think, you've been working hard. I think you're a hard worker, and I think you've been working really hard to get to where you are. So don't let someone take that from you. So in the workplace too, I think if there's something in the workplace, something that you're sensing, like something might be up, something's amiss, just really stay honed in on your intuition because, like I say, you have worked too hard and, people see you. They see you. They see what you're doing. But don't let somebody undermine you. I don't know who that. It's almost like don't let them undermine you. All right, let's look at your environment. Yeah, I mean, I think you're in your glory right now. You have worked really, really hard to get where you are. And you're at your fullest right now. Truly, you are at your fullest. So it might be best to just kind of pull back and be on your own, and just kind of hang in your own little world for a little bit. There is an Aries out there who may be pregnant. You may not know it just yet, but you could be pregnant. One of those that, oh my gosh, how could that have happened? Well, we know how that happened, right? All right, so you might be involved. Oh my gosh, there's all different kinds of signs here. Heavy earth sign energy going on around you. Yeah, so if you're in this relationship, okay, because lordy, 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 I sure hope you didn't get involved with somebody at work and then got pregnant, because that would really suck. That would complicate everything now, wouldn't it? But I think you're involved with someone who makes you feel very lonely. And I think you're losing patience on being with anybody whose, whose energy is pretty unrequited. I mean, we do have the Ace of Cups reverse up here. And it sits right next to this Three of Swords reversed. So I know you need to do a little bit of healing when it comes to your feelings and what just happened. I think this high priestess to me is really wanting you to take care of yourself, mind, body, spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been this element of codependency that you can't seem to shake. Okay, so you don't want to lose any opportunities, when it comes to your job and your career and everything else because of, some major love affair that you just had. I mean, like I say, I see you being really in your fullest. Creatively, I think if whatever it is that you are working on, it's about to really manifest into something amazing, and you're going to be given this opportunity, and you don't want to lose it. So don't let anybody in the workplace stop you, from what you really want. Now, we do have this Knight of Swords that comes out in the final uh, position here. So I feel like towards the end of this cycle, and this is just a cycle, this is the new moon, so this is, probably look at it for about 4 weeks. But I think the Knight of Swords is an energy of someone who um, can be very drama-like. Okay, so they may huff and puff about their position, and I wasn't treated right, and this isn't fair. I mean, they could have this whole big show. I mean, but they're full of it, right? They're really full of it. So if this is you, I think you need to watch your temper and don't turn into a big drama king or queen when things go down. I think you know stay more focused on your professionalism. Because I feel like you could go and swirl into this really low vibratory place just because you're hurt more than anything else. So don't go there. That's just not right. If there was no love there to begin with, you took a chance. A lot of times we have a lot of connections with people who are not good for us. And I think this is one of those situations. Yeah, you guys had really great passion. But at the same time, you knew that that's all it wasn't a fair. It was never going to turn into anything more than that. We don't have any cards that indicate, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a future with this person. But on the way out, you go kicking and screaming and making a big, show about it. That's not right either. Yeah, you know, like when it's over, it's over. Okay, so why, get all in everybody's face? Just walk away. There's no going back, and you can go back to have the last word if that's what you feel you really need to do, but it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to turn anything around. Yeah, so I think the two of you have been in a real cycle with each other. Now, I will say that the energy around this has been somebody's been very selfish. There's a lot of pride. Again, I get this energy of somebody who, leaves kicking and screaming, and I mean, they're very loud, and they want everybody to know that, oh, they were treated so poorly, and that's very, very egotistical. And it's like, well, if I'm not going to be able to have this person, then I'm going to let everybody know what he did to me, and he did this to me, and he took me out, and he cheated on his wife, and it's that kind of energy. Why go there? Why go there? Why have that tower freak out, and have all of this conflict? Just move on. Just move on. Move on. Yeah, says the Chariot. Why have all this conflict? Anyway, that's what I've got for you. Work romance for our Aries. Oh, so complicated. But honestly, this person never had, I mean, it was all about, how when you go someplace, and it's happened to me, you go into a workplace and you're the new kid on the block, and oh my God, who is she? And I'm going to get to know her. And there's like one person that wants to like dominate, like, oh, she'll pay attention to me. It's that kind of an energy you hooked up with. And it's like once they got you, then, the chase was over, the conquest was over. It was over. Anyway, mumble, mumble, mumble. Let's see, what do we got going on? This is somebody from your past. I mean, you know this person. You guys have a real connection. Maybe you've worked together for a while now. But there's a lot of angry words being spread as a result of this ending that is going on. And again, I would really err on the side of, your professionalism, because you worked really hard to get where you are, to have some work romance, mess it up for you. Don't do that, Aries. I mean, that would be just awful. So somehow you're going to have to control your temper, your hurt, and all of that. It didn't work. Yeah. So here you come. All right. You come out with the Seven of Wands reversed in yourself. You have an opportunity to just pull back, okay? Don't go out kicking and screaming and yelling and being all psycho on this person because you are so hurt. Because that just shows how confused and unstable you are. And if you're in a professional situation, you don't need that energy around, right? We need to be positive and we need to know what we're doing. You've worked too hard to let a work romance ruin where you are in your status. So don't let someone confuse you. It's almost like they don't want you to succeed and they know how you are. You have a temper. I'm going to tell you, you have a temper. And you want the last word, and you go down kicking and screaming. And that's how it is, because you feel like you were ripped off in this love relationship and you have no more patience. You feel like you've been manipulated and everything else. So be done with it, right? Be done with it. All right, anything else for our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Messages for the greatest and highest good for our Aries. I hope this made sense. I sure do. I'm going to tell you though, Aries, you knew going in that you were taking a chance and possibly getting hurt. So now you're really unsettled. You're feeling very unsettled, because, yeah, I'm telling you, if you make a big scene because this person now has rejected you and, now you're going to trash his name around the office, I got to tell you, girlfriend, that's not going to work. That's really going to backfire. All these lies that you want to spread, this anger that you've got, that's not the way to do it. That's just not the way to do it. It's like you want revenge because you're so hurt. I get it. You're hurt. But don't go there. That's just so immature. Yeah, this tower twice. So I feel this explosive energy going to happen to you, and you're being warned. I'm warning you. All right. You have an option here. Don't go getting all, butt hurt and get drama, be turned into this major drama queen and go kicking and screaming because you didn't get your way. Because again, if you've worked really hard and this person promised you something and he's not going to give it to you because now the relationship is over, that's what's probably going to piss you off more than anything, is that you're going to feel like you might miss an opportunity because of this person. It'll be worse if you go out like a wild banshee. Right? I'm just saying. All right. So, you're good on your own. All right. This is never going to manifest, this whole relationship thing. So quit avoiding the fact that it's time to move on. All right. It's really time to move on. All right, Aries, that's what I've got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. I'll work on my picture, sound quality, and all of that as time goes on. I just got caught in a pinch here. So anyway, take what works, Aries, and leave what doesn't, and I'll see you at the next reading. All right. Until then, bye now.